going to be showing you how to get these really nice summery beachy waves. Sadly, it is coming to the end of the summer here in the UK. Not that we had much of a summer, but I think that is definitely it over. But a lot of people have been uploading videos and things like that. Nathan is his name here on YouTube. His name is Nathan, and he was just saying that he lives in Australia and it's coming in to summer there, so I thought I would just do a summery sort of beachy inspired look. This look has been absolutely everywhere recently, and so many people have been saying buy this and buy that, and you can achieve this look by using this and by using that, and you can't get beach waves without this and without that. Seriously, the only way I achieve these beachy waves, and these are pretty waved, I don't know if you can see there, is by using this method. You don't need a lot of fancy gadgets that you're only going to use once or twice. It is one of the most basic hair tutorials I could show you guys, so I thought I would call it another cheats guide, as you seem to like that one so much. So please stay tuned to see how I achieve this look. So we are going to need just a few things before we get started. We are going to need, first of all, our hairbrush. This is the one I use in all of my videos. We are going to need some hairspray. I am just using the Tresemme hairspray as usual. We are going to need, this part is optional, and this is a Beach Babe sea salt spray. That's just going to add a little bit more texture to the hair, and of course, as always, we are going to use our heat defense, which I am using Tresemme. We are going to need our straighteners. These are already heated up. You can see the light is flashing there. They're just GHDs. We are going to need around 3 hair bubbles. The hair bubbles you use make absolutely no difference at all, so don't worry too much about that. And lastly, we are going to need our extensions. For this, I have sectioned my extensions into 3 sections. There is 1, 2, 3 lines of extensions in each one. You can see there's 1, 2, 3 lines of extensions. It doesn't matter how thick they are, how many clips they have, nothing like that, so that they're not too thick. And once we've got all that together, we can go ahead and get started. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to take each section that we have of these 3 sections with the 3 clips, and we are going to press the clips into the drawer, and then we are going to close the drawer. Then if we put our foot at the end, that means we'll be able to pull the hair nice and tight, and that's not going to give. That's just a really easy way to do any sort of hairstyle on your extensions. If I'm curling my hair or plaiting my hair I say, but I mean my extensions, anything like that, I always put them in the drawer. It means you can get a really tight curl with really little effort. So then the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to add a little bit of our sea salt spray, a Lee Stafford sea salt spray, and I'm just going to spray that all the way through the extensions. This is just going to add a little bit more texture. I am going to add quite a bit, and I'm not going to brush it through. It's just going to add a really nice texture through it. So once that's in and we've got a little bit of texture, I am just going to plait this all the way down, divide it into 3 sections and plait all the way down, and then I'll come back. So once we've done that, we're going to have something that looks a little bit like this. The top's still in the drawer, it's plaited all the way down, and there at the end is just secured with a hair bubble. So now that I've done that, you can see that I can pull it out of the drawer and it will stay. You can see there's the 3 rows of extensions there, and it will just still hold that nice shape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other 2 sections, and then I will come back. So once we've done that, we'll have something that looks a little bit like this. These are just plaited hair extensions, as you can see there. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take my heat protectant spray, and I'm just going to take 1 section, which for the minute is going to be this section. I'm going to spray the heat protectant spray just down those, as we're going to be using a little bit of heat on them. So I'll take my straighteners, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press that in to the braid. So holding for about 5 seconds Mississippi, another Friends reference, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, and then moving down. We want to do this all the way down the hair, and it is just going to create that really nice beachy wave, but without any effort at all. I mean, this is the simplest way that I've found that you can create this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this all the way down, all three pieces, and then I'll come back. Just got done with the last one, so every time you finish curling them, you want to just give them a quick spray of hairspray all the way down. So there we have our 3 plaits, still looking the same, but hopefully the heat will have sealed in the beachy waves. So once we've done this and we have our 3 plaited sections, you want to leave these for as long as possible. Definitely at least 10 minutes until they have cooled down to the touch, but overnight would be perfect. The longer you leave them in, the tighter the wave is going to be. So what I'm just going to do now is I'm going to take one of the hair bubbles out. I'm going to just choose this one in the middle completely randomly. Bubble out there, you can see, and once I take it out, you will be able to see what kind of a look we are achieving. So you just unravel it. This is honestly the best way I've found. It's zero, well, very, very little heat damage, and it is the quickest way possible. I mean, you could just do this before you get to bed, and all you would have to do is shake them out in the morning, and there we are left with this really nice beachy sort of waves. Okay, so this is the finished result. These are the nice beachy waves, you can see, and it just, I think it looks really natural, a lot more natural than if you were to say use a heat styling appliance, a crimper, a curler, things like that to achieve this kind of look. This is just how your hair would look naturally in the sea. A bit of sea salt, a bit of rough and tumble, that kind of a look, and that's what we're really going for. We don't want it to be too formed and too unison together. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.